Welcome back to Teshkid Effects for another Gala Games price update, and the current price for Gala Games stands at the $0.25 mark, and according to TradingView the market is up by 0.57%, and everything that is happening on the Gala Games chart is going as per the plan. And before I get into that, I want to give a brief of what has been happening in the market. If you're interested in such updates, make sure that you hit the like, subscribe and notification bell as a way of continuing to support this channel. So what I have on the chart on the screen at the moment is the daily time frame chart, and from the all-time high, Gala Games started seeing lower prices in this ABC correction, and that ABC correction took us to around the $0.15 mark. Then from there we had a bounce to the upper side. Then we have been trading within this range over here, and recently we had a little bit of a breakout to the upper side, and down here is a yellow target zone that I had for this ABC correction, and I think Gala Games has done whatever it needed to do in its ABC correction, having touched that yellow target. And I think what can play out on this chart is that we can continue seeing higher prices in this Elliott wave pattern, and that wave can take us to an all-time high. That's the first key possible scenario that I expect us to see on this chart. So in this yellow target, this is where most of my buy orders were triggered, and from that yellow target the market is up by 40%, which is not that bad. So at the moment I'm in profits, and so I've said my first key possible scenario is that we can continue seeing higher prices for Gala Games, and that can take us to an all-time high because the ABC correction has done whatever it needed to do, and what should follow is a wave that can take us to an all-time high. Also, looking at the indicators over here, we have broken above the 20-day MA, which is on the lower side, and it's giving us support at the moment. And currently we are facing resistance on the 50-day MA, and I hope that once we break above the 50-day MA, we can go to this key resistance that we have on the $0.26 mark, and once we close a daily candle above it, I think that will be confirming the breakout for Gala Games. And once we see a retest of the $0.26 mark, that can unlock even higher prices and take us to around the $0.4 mark. So that's the second key scenario that I expect us to see on this chart, that once we break above the $0.26 mark, close a daily candle above it, it's possible for us to see a 0.4 Gala. And the other key scenario that can play out on this chart is that we can get rejected here in this zone here. If we do not manage to go above the 50-day MA and the $0.26 mark, then have a pullback, and that could probably take us back to this yellow target. Maybe the low is not in, maybe hammer back into it even lower, and then from there we can then have that wave that I'm saying that can take us to an all-time high. So those are the key scenarios that I expect to see on the Gala game chart. On the RSI, we are trading above the 50 mark, and that's a indication that we have a bullish momentum in the market. So, and we still have room for us to continue seeing higher prices, because on the RSI we are not in the overbought region. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.